Thank you for everyone for coming to tonight's computer science project presentation. We're going to be starting right now. So today's project is a big data sports training application by Tony Jen, who's an 11th grade student. So I am your host. And then, so after this introduction, I'm going to give the screen to Tony and let him to present his project. And then after that, we're going to be heading towards our question and answer section, which you guys can ask any question you want. Okay, Tony, may I ask you to present your screen?
Okay, so this is my presentation on my app, Swim Wizard. Okay, firstly, about me. My name is Tony Zhang, and I am a 17-year-old, currently a junior at Troy High School. I am a competitive swimmer and as well as a coder. Okay, a little bit of background for this project. So I noticed that swimmers sometimes get stuck when they're trying to progress forward. Sometimes their performance plateaus, meaning that there is no significant performance improvements for a long period of time. And sometimes that can get a little bit dark, and I want to help them see the light at the end of the tunnel. So how would I solve this question? How to assist swimmers to better understand their performance? Well, I feel like I could firstly help swimmers log their meets and performance so that they can see them easily. And two, I can also use this data to do predictions on their possible future performance so that they know, oh, okay, so by this time, I will be able to achieve this time standards. Okay. Now, this is a solution visual that I put up for you. So firstly, we got web scraping. This is how I get the swimmer's past performance history. This is how I take data and then I feed that data into this machine learning algorithm. These both two are written in Python, by the way. And this is the server that constantly runs the machine learning and the web scraping program so that anyone anywhere can access it at all times with, of course, provided that they have internet access. And this is my database using Firebase. This is where I store all my data so that it can be easily accessed. And finally, we got the mobile part of the app where the user can interact with the program. And here we got all the lines showing how all these are related to each other. So firstly, machine learning and web scraping, of course, they have to have access to the database and be able to write it. And mobile also need to have access to the database in order to let the users to see their own data, as well as access to the server so that they can get results from the machine learning. Okay, so this is really basic, not exactly how machine learning works, but basically it kind of plots all these dots and then draws a line of best fit, right? You can kind of see a line, constant line going, you can see a pattern going on, and they recognize this pattern and then give you what they think is going to be the next dot. Okay, some features of this app. So firstly, we got the meet log, which lets the user to see their past performance as well as input their performance. The second thing is the big part, the performance prediction, where we actually let the users to predict their future performance in the future. All right, before I move on to this, I want to demonstrate, do a quick live demo for you guys. Okay, if you can see, this is what you would see if you have the mobile app. It is released on Google Store and Apple Store, so you can get it if you want. It's called Swim Wizard, by the way. So basically, when you sign in, when you sign up and then sign in, you get this list of this homepage where you can fill out your information or update it if you need to. This is the homepage, and then there's the performance page where you can select the meet and then see the data in each meet. A meet is a basically kind of like a competition. In each competition, there are several events where swimmers can swim. For example, there's a 50-meter freestyle or 100-meter butterfly, or even maybe if you're crazy enough to do 400-meter in IM. This is what a meet is. This is the history tab where you can see all of your event past histories. It's like a quick and easy access at a glance page. And this is the fun part. This is the prediction page where you can input some data and then eventually hit the predicted function, and then it will give you back a predicted time. So let's pick a date right now. Let's say July 14th, why not? And location, I'll just say Irvine. Okay. And then for what kind of stroke, I'll go with free because I like freestyle, and 200 freestyle is my favorite event. And for age, during this time, I'll still be 17. So I'm going to input that. My gender is male, and team is Nova. But for now, right now I need to put 0 in here for this function to work. And pool type, SCY means short course yards, and LCM means long course meters. And for this thing, I want to use SCY. That's short course yards, and I'm gonna hit predict. And as you can see, it can give me a result of 2 minutes and 1 second. And this is the event page where you can either add a new meet or, well, here, let me show you how to add a new meet. So example, you gotta, and then if you type in the information, for example, 53, or 103, let's do that. Performance, let's say 202, okay, 0. And time of day, let's just say is the afternoon where when I send this. So I can, even now I can see the 0. Bit blurry. And when you add this, and it will be updated. And when you go to the perform tab, you can select the meet. I believe it's this one, and you can see this in the history. And finally, there's a sign out. If you do this, it signs you out. Nice and simple. All right. Okay. And now let's go back to here. So some of the struggles I faced while making this app. First and foremost, finding the swimmer's data performance was pretty difficult. There are no APIs available, meaning there's no like, for example, USA Swimming don't just provide all the swimmers' location that you can download with the click of a button. It's probably for privacy reasons. So I had to do web scraping, which is basically I go onto the web and then take the information. And then future improvements. One thing I definitely want to do is to improve the accuracy. 2 minutes and 1 second is like pretty off, a pretty long way off. So I want to, but to do this, I can adjust parameters in the machine learning function, or either I can trim the data to like exclude the outliers so that the data is more accurate. And second thing, I want to add a training log. A training log will allow swimmers to log their training data, which is I want essentially the same function as letting the swimmers see their own training. The same way that you can, the same way you can see the swimmers' past performances. And that is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony, for your presentation. So now it's the question and answer section. So anyone who want to ask any questions, you can just open up your mic and speak.
If you don't want to open your mic, that's fine too. You can type. Oh, I see there are questions in the chat. Okay, where do you get your desktop wallpaper? I just searched it up. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but sorry, I can't help you with that.
Actually, I have a question for you. So during the process of building this code, what are some basically the thing that you learned during the process that you're building this project?
Okay, great question. What I learned. So there was a lot definitely to take in, from everything from web scraping, machine learning, mobile coding, front end coding, and working with databases and how to connect all those together as a functional one single working app. It was definitely a lot to learn. Yeah, basically have to learn everything in this project.
So does anyone else have a question you want to ask? I think I noticed somebody raising hand previously.
Hi. Yeah, I have a question.
Hi, go ahead.
My brother wants to ask, are you in senior gold or what is it? Gold 2. Gold 2.
Yes, I am in senior gold 2 training group of Nova Aquatics, Irvine Nova Aquatics.
Okay, so if we don't have any questions, I'm going to be closing this presentation in 10 minutes. So thank you everyone for coming tonight, and thank you, Tony, for your presentation.